So today you're finding the area of trickier shapes or irregular shapes. So hopefully before you're trying these, you've looked at the link I've sent of the Busy at Maths tutorial. So it'll have gone through in that example the different steps you need to do before you can get the total area. So step 1, divide the shape into rectangles or squares. Then you're treating it as 3 different rectangles. Step 2, calculate the length of any missing sides that you will need. So I'll go through that in one of the examples you'll be doing. Step 3, calculate the area of each rectangle. So you treat this as rectangle A, treat this as rectangle B, and treat this as rectangle C. So you get the area of rectangle A, the area of rectangle B, and the area of rectangle C. And the last step then is to add the area of rectangle A, the area of rectangle B, and the area of rectangle C together. And that'll give you the area of the whole shape. So for example, if you look at 1A, you need to divide this shape into 2 separate shapes. So we'll make 2 shapes out of it. If you can see that line I'm drawing, you'll do it straight with a ruler, obviously. So let's call this shape A and this shape B. So that's step 1. We've divided it into different rectangles or squares. So step 2, calculate the length of any missing sides that you will need. So we have this side, we have this whole side, but now we only want this section. So we know this section is 5. So 5 from 10 is 5, obviously. So this little section is 5. And this line is 5. So we've got 7, 5 as far as there, then 5, because the 2 of them add up to the whole length of 10. So we don't know this line, but we do know the whole length there is 7. This section is 3, so 3 from 7 is 4. So we're able to find out the length of this one is 4 centimeters. This is 5, 3 we're given, and we've already figured out that this side is 5. So step 3, calculate the area of each rectangle or square. So if you look at A first, to get the area, obviously you know that it's the length by the width. So you're multiplying 7 by 5. So that gives you the area of shape A, 7 5s, 35. Now look at shape B, and you're multiplying 5 by 4, which is 20. Don't forget it's 20 centimeters squared. So the area of A, we said, was 35 centimeters squared. Plus the area of shape B. So we're on to step 4. What did we say B was? 20 centimeters squared. Not too neat, but you get the idea. And add them together, 35 and 20, 55 centimeters squared. So that's your total area of the shape. And if you're going, let's say, look over at C, you'll need to make it 3 different shapes. So you'll have to divide, you do it the exact same way, but you're going to have 3 different shapes. So we'll call that A. We'll call that B. the last long rectangle C. So you do it the exact same way. Get the area of A, get the area of B, get the area of C, and add them all together. So you need to do that for the 5 different shapes. So obviously the likes of this might take a little bit longer, but just stick with it, add the different shapes. Treat them separately and you'll get your answer.